Today we're going to explore one of my favourite exercises for connecting with all 8 of the extraordinary vessels and all 4 of our core organs, connecting with bringing the energy back to ourselves and opening into space. So today, all the extraordinary vessels and more in a sense of movements off the body. This is inspired by a Qi Gong sequence. And so I'll talk you through the first couple of rounds and then we'll do a few rounds in silence together. The basic standing position is a bit like the Qi Gong position. Have your knees about hip width apart and slightly soften, your feet about hip width apart and slightly soften your knees. Make sure that your lower back is relaxed. We've got an important point in the lumbar spine. It's called the gate of life between the 2nd and the 3rd lumbar vertebrae in the hollow. So make sure that you're not either too much tilted back or too much rounding forward, just the softening, and also checking that your side muscles, your buttock muscles, your gluteal muscles are relaxed. We want to start focusing on the midline. So first of all, settle into your position, softening also your shoulders, relaxing your hands, maybe closing your eyes for a moment, feeling the movement of your breath through the midline of your body. Feeling the space above your head and the earth below your pelvic floor. And then opening your eyes, bring your hands together just in front of your heart, but not touching your heart. So we're staying off the body for all of these movements. And so the first movement, we gently open out our arms into space. And in doing this, we're opening out our heart. And I'm opening my heart to all of you who are doing this practice with me. And we're also giving our heart out into the world. So nice soft movements, shoulders relaxed. And then you start to gather in from others, from the world, receiving into your heart. And then receive to your heart. And turn your hands down in front of your heart so you feel a connection to the earth. And then sink slightly down as your hands come to about level with your pubic bone. Feel your heart receiving from the earth. And then you can turn your hands in front of your palaces, your reproductive organs, and bring them around, keeping your shoulders relaxed, to your lower back. In your lower back, at the area of the gate of life, Ming Men, feel your connection to the past through your kidneys. This is the kidney area in Chinese medicine. Your past and your ancestors take a moment to connect with your ancestral line. And then gather that all back around. This is the girdle vessel, the movement around the pelvis, feeling the girdle, and then turning your hands to the earth again. And then slowly rising up the midline to your throat and your mouth, and then curling over, bending your knees and curling over, feeling the space in front of your body, relaxing your head, neck and shoulders, and then opening out to the earth, giving anything you no longer need to be released to the earth, to be transformed into energy that can be used to support other beings. Also giving what you can to nourish the earth and people who live on the earth with you. And then change the movement to gather back in from the earth. This is the outer family of vessels, and then you can gather back up your legs. Your arms are more at the front, but feel the whole movement through your legs coming back to the standing position. And gathering around the girdle vessel to let everything come and settle back in your centre, connecting the present with the past. And gather back around again to your palaces. And this time, coming slowly up with your hands facing in to your body, up past your heart and up past your throat and through your eyes and up through your brain, and opening your brain into space. So the same gesture of opening up, of releasing anything you no longer need into space. And then gathering back in. Gathering in what can support you from the space to your brain. And then you come back to your heart, so you might want to sink as you've extended up, you've extended your legs, and then sink down to your heart. And so then we continue. So I'll give a little bit of commentary in this first repetition. Opening your heart, shoulders relaxed, giving to others from your heart. Gathering in from others to your heart. And holding for a moment, receiving everything in your heart. And then turn your hands to face the earth, making sure your shoulders are relaxed, feeling how the earth supports your heart, gives you stability. And then you can sink down a little, bringing your hands to the level of your pubic bone, connecting with your palaces, your capacity for creation. Then turning your hands inwards and gathering around your pelvis and your lower back, gathering to your kidneys, feeling a connection with the past and with your ancestors. Gathering back around with your hands facing in. This time you might want to lengthen your legs slightly, come up to your heart, through your throat to your mouth, an important area for the extraordinary vessels, and curl over. And curling over, you open up to the earth, you give to the earth anything you no longer need, so it can be transformed into useful energy for others, but also giving what you would like to give to nourish the earth. And then gather back in
from the earth to receive all that the earth can give you. And take that in. So with the hand movement coming up, it can come up the inside of your legs or the outside of your legs. You might want to change that in different variations. And then you gather back to your kidneys, the past, your ancestors. Gather back around to the present, your palaces of creation. And take all that back up to your heart, and this time to your throat, to your nose, to your eyes, to the sky, to heaven. And give to the sky, to space, what you no longer want, so it can be transformed, but also what you can give to the sky. In spiraling, opening movements. And then you can gather and receive from the sky into your brain and your eyes and your nose and your mouth and your throat and your heart. Pausing for a moment. So this time I'll do a couple of rounds with no talking. Follow the movements as you can. If you feel that you want to go slower or faster, do, listening to your body, finding your own rhythm. resting at your heart. If you do want to do another round, do feel free, or to repeat, press repeat of the two movements that we've done, 2 repetitions that we've done. But if not, close your eyes and maybe without moving, feel the movement of the opening of your heart to space and the gathering in. Feel the connection of your heart to the earth. Feel a movement down to your creative palaces. Feel the movement around your pelvis, the girdle vessel, and the connection to your kidneys and the past. Feel the movement down your legs, and then feel your movement up the front again and curling down, your connection to the earth. Feel through your feet now as you stand, the connection to the earth. Feel a movement both up and down your legs, spiraling. Spiraling back into the center, around your pelvis, up through your midline, into your heart, into your brain, and into space. Feel all these different energies within your body and around your body. And slowly opening your eyes and feeling how your body is now. So I hope you enjoyed this practice, working with all the 8 extraordinary vessels.